Tell me a little bit about how you got into the headspace of playing bipolar people in this film.
Well, I worked with someone in preparation for this and did a lot of research and practiced. And then we depended a lot on our director and on each other. The first time we met, we kind of both agreed, okay, this is going to be a challenge, and are we ready for this? Can we do this? Because it's really on, we got to make this work. And we made that decision, and we just, every day we had the common goal of trying to make this as authentic as possible.
I think, you just try to fill your bucket as much as you can with anything that is meaningful to you. So it's, literature, observation, behavior. Paul was a great resource. And then you sort of determine that you're not going to get to do a lot with it, so you kind of throw it out and hope for the best. And luckily, when you have someone, as strong and determined as Katie, it's sort of good to go.
Did either of you have, I guess we all know bipolar people, did either of you know someone in your personal life maybe that you modeled your performance after?
No, I didn't, it wasn't modeled after anyone, I don't think. I was familiar with bipolar, mostly because of other work that I've done that had kind of put me in touch with Kay Jamison's work and William Styron's writing. But no, it was sort of more trying to, pull it out of the mud of the imagination.
What was the most challenging scene? There's so many tough scenes in the film. Like, which one for you was the most difficult, Katie?
Well, physically was being in the mountain water. I'm serious. That was that was like going into a freezer, liquid freezer.
And emotionally?
Emotionally, wow. There were so many. I think when our characters were in the hospital, that was really challenging and very disturbing to think about people being kept against their will.
Final question. One of the really interesting things about the film, I think, is that this idea that bipolar is actually an advantage, which your character expresses. And I think that's such an interesting and never really occurred to me as an idea. Talk a little bit about how your character feels about bipolar and that sort of strange relationship there.
I think when we meet him, he sort of has found a way into living with a condition where he just, he has felt so much rejection because of it and felt so removed from the status quo because of it that having it given value is a huge deal for him. I think that, obviously the danger of that is that he sort of loses sight of the need to seek help, treatment, because without it, he will burn out and unfortunately hurt people along the way. So, I think that's sort of where he's at.